You like ripping dingers and popping wheelies? Go to lsnatch.com. We're giving away this 1,000 horsepower turbo LSG body. Every dollar you spend is an entry to win. All right, guys, it's actually 6 times entries today over at lsnatch.com. We spun the multiplier wheel, so every dollar you spend will get you 6 entries to win brown sugar. Go over the links, the first one in the description below. Check out our merchandise and get entered to win this 1,200 horsepower beast.
Guys, we got a little action for you today. We got this massive 1,300 pound box we got to get off a truck. And we don't have a forklift anymore, so might get a couple laughs out of this.
Oh. Good morning.
Yeah.
That tractor was just absolutely
Actually,
terrifying.
Probably, yeah.
We got a box here. What's in the box? We're about to tell you. Let me pull over there.
Terrifying, actually terrifying. Ooh.
That was our table we used to cook with, but John decided to...
Yeah. He's like, dang, I don't have anywhere to prep my food now. I thought we were supposed to unload that into there.
What'd you say?
I thought we were supposed to unload that into there.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Typical operator just sits in there on his phone while everybody else does the work. This thing's a little awkward on the weight bias, so we're gonna do a basket pick with some ratchet straps. I would not recommend to do this at home or anywhere, but we don't have any of the proper rigging and we don't have a forklift now, so you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes.
It's only available till Sunday. To get your triple entries. Can't beat it.
We in fact could not push it.
This is a typical LS Nasty operation. Getting the most done with the least amount of tools. Story of my life. But we got AC in this thing right here, which is kind of nice. And we got a radio over here somewhere. Look at that! Wow.
Nope, can't be turning that up.
Just living the high life right here. We got our foreman Matt over there.
Tell him to call him.
Yeah, we'll be in touch.
Now you need a hard hat. OSHA would lose it right now. Just catch it on the edge of the bed up there.
Yeah, I just gotta see if it's balanced.
You're good. You're good.
Roll the bucket back. At the same time. Roll it back. Roll it back. You ain't moving it. There you go, roll it back. All right. Pick it up a little bit.
We can do this for a living with just this equipment.
That was uneventful.
Great success.
All right, guys. It is later in the evening, as you guys can tell. Had a busy day of work. Ava's running around. Matt was dying to get his hands on this plasma table. What do we got here?
A box.
What's in the box?
Stuff.
What kind of stuff?
Cutting stuff.
All right, this is Matt's idea. Why do we need a plasma table?
So, well, there's a few different reasons. One, I cannot tell you yet. That it's a top secret project. But I think that we're going to start doing. I mean, we obviously have done a lot more here at LS Nasty in the recent years, and any tools that we have, you know, speed up everything we do tremendously. But there's some stuff that's like, man, I mean, we can cut it out, but like little brackets, tabs, machining stuff. This one has got a bunch of different features. We're going to go over that when we set it up. It's got a router attachment so we can cut carbon fiber out. You know, I think for all our stuff, and you know, I'm pretty good with fusion. I'm going to teach John stuff, a bunch of stuff. That way he can start designing stuff. And you know, if we got to do like anything, pretty much, if it's metal and it needs to be cut out, we're going to do that. So you can do like 4-link brackets. You can do backbone stuff, sheet metal, like the fuel tank on Slick Rick. There's just endless possibilities of what you can do. And you know, you can make signs. You can do, you know, we might just, you know, hang up racing. We're not even gonna race anymore. Just
Nasty signs.
Nasty signs. So it's just a good addition to any shop. I think one of our future additions is probably going to be I have an extra end mill. I'm gonna bring it down here. That way we can do some kind of half-ass machining, manual machining if we need to, and then later on maybe a CNC end mill, like a Haas or a Fadel or something.
The plan is we're gonna go from that beam there to this beam over here, and we're gonna extend it way back, and then we're gonna have, that's gonna be our heavy fab area. We're gonna have a plasma table in the corner, eventually hopefully a CNC, some other machinery, and then this bay in the middle here pushed back will be our kind of chassis area. We'll have a chassis table and everything all set up. That's
fab,
our
fab area. You know, there's no reason. You know, I think we're building some pretty badass cars, and you know, especially with what we have. I mean, we don't have near.
We literally do everything with a portaband, flap disc, cutoff wheel, and that's
Milwaukee.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, we do a lot. So I mean, and it's one of those things. Like, but not saying that we couldn't do a lot better with the right tools. You know, there's a lot of times where we have to order some tabs, or like it's a weird tab, and we got to go, you know, do this with this. We can, you know, draw it up, whip it out like the seat brackets or something slick Rick. You know, we'll have a good sheet metal brake, sheet metal shear. We'll be able to start doing good bead rollers, so we can do like titanium firewall stuff. So we're planning on really stepping up. You know, we want to get to where we have all the stuff like a true badass fab shop. And I think that the plasma table is a good addition. And I already have.
Whose plasma table is it?
This is a Premier Plasma. So I searched around a lot. I did a whole lot of research like I do before I make any purchase, or we make any purchase or anything. I don't want to do a misinformed purchase or be like, yeah, you know, plasma table, they're all made the same. The guys at Premier, Jake, they're out in Arizona, I think. Looked on some CNC forums, saw some people talking about them. They seem to have the best product in my opinion. It has a lot of features I like. It's got the rider attachment, very well built, good price point. And this is a flat top, so it doesn't have the gantry that sticks over the side and everything, so it's easier to load and unload the table. Good quality cuts. I saw he cut some stuff out that I'm planning on making, and you know, kind of gave me a sample of what it can do. And it's a real good machine for the money if you check them out. So like premierplasma.com, they have a bunch of that. Got some like 4x4s, 4x8s, 5x10s. This is a 4x8. It's upgradable to a 5x10. It's got a water pan, everything. You'll see that when we take it apart. But definitely check them out if you're in the market for a plasma, because you guys will see us. We're going to assemble it. We'll do a video on the assembly, setup, everything else. It can run a bunch of different torches. I have a Hypertherm XP45 that we're going to be using. So
how much are we about to unbox this? Open this thing up so we'll see what, when you purchase a plasma table, what you get. We've been fighting this for a couple minutes now.
She don't even give a shit no more about nothing. You fire the blower car up and she's just like...
Oh, she really don't even care. What do you think, Ava? What do you think? Huh? What do you think? So we got a lot of stuff in here. Some assembly required.
Some assembly required.
I wonder if they cut this stuff out with a plasma table.
Oh, I'm sure they did. Oh yeah, easily. Yeah, so that's a... Yeah, all this is plasma cut. So that's a kind of a good representation of what the quality that it can do and everything.
That's plasma cut?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's pretty precise.
Yeah, no, it's like 5,000. So I mean, we're making a certain bracket. Like if you were going to make something super precision like a 4-link, you'd probably undersize it and then take a tapered reamer, ream the holes out perfect. I mean, that's how you do it. It's much cheaper. Like a fiber laser is the best, but you're talking like $60,000-$70,000 for a fiber laser. So we don't. If we do need something super precision that needs to be laser cut, we just go to one of the many places online that does it. So let's see. Oh.
The A+ on packaging.
Oh yeah, no, this thing wasn't going nowhere. So
Let me get out the way. How you keep them?
I'm just gonna leave those sticking out that way.
One of us dies.
Yeah.
That's going to someone's tire for sure. For sure.
Oh yeah, we don't have a framing hammer in
All of LSNC.
property, so if you guys have any extra framing hammers, you can send us.
That sucker is...
It's new. It's a new kind. It holds Holds the wood better. So a fun fact, like they ship it to you and then you can just go back and take all this shit to Lowe's and probably make another $3,000 or $4,000
with all the wood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just be like, hey, I bought this. Don't need it.
Watch, you're not wearing your boots, dude. This guy's straight up.
You know, so I've been wearing tennis shoes a lot more lately just because I'm wearing shorts, and I do have some other shoes I wear when I wear shorts. But whenever I first came here, John gave me such a hard time about wearing my boots. Every time I wore my boots, why you wear your boots? Why'd you wear tennis shoes? Blah blah blah. You look like a redneck.
I don't know if I've ever said that.
oh yeah. Anyway, first day wearing tennis shoes. Walking back there in the old LS Nasty and there's shit everywhere. There's a piece of wood this long. Didn't know what it went to.
Nothing.
No other wood over there. Had one nail sticking up right in the center of it, and I stepped right on it. The thing went straight through my shoe, straight through my foot, and I'm just like.
I love how he refers to the old LS Nasty. We've come so far.
We need to go back to some of the first videos and just watch one of them. Just be like, holy shit, it used to be like that.
Yeah, and you gotta understand the shop is an absolute mess right now because we can't use our other room.
Yeah, we got the office, so like all that and the other race car room, and look how many cars are in here. Like,
Yeah.
that's crazy. Like you go to watch some videos from like some other shops. We got more cars than some shops have.
Customer cars in there. Yeah, we got a lot of shit.
And what, 3 or 4 of them ain't even here.
Yeah, we got
Colorado, Blizzard,
West car.
Yeah.
One in the trailer.
One in the trailer.
Damn.
Ooh,
a lot of shit.
Yeah. So, all right, we got a router. It comes with router attachment. So this thing will go on the head. You remove the plasma. This is another reason. So they have like a pipe notching thing. Got all this dust collection, so if you want to do any kind of wood routing or anything, this bolts to the gantry. This is like a Makita. So you hook a vacuum, like a dust collection system up to this. So this thing can be like running wood or plastic or carbon fiber or anything, and collects all the dust. And then whenever you get your part, it's all CNC routed. So it's a lot of, some of the CNC routers are, $4,000 and $5,000, so you're like right there almost as much as a plasma table. And with the CNC router, you really can't do shit other than route wood, some plastic. So got the front panel here. This is the water pans, so you can run a plasma without a water pan, but I would not recommend it because it's gonna be smoky as hell and there's gonna be shit all over the ground. So this you fill up water, all the cutting slag and dust and everything goes straight in the water pan. You just pull the part off. So it's pretty good. Came up, like I said, the guys over there, and I'm talking, I called a few different people. I wanted to make sure that we made the best purchase possible, and some of the other guys, like I call them 2 or 3 days later, they call me back. They didn't really want to answer my questions. I had some concerns and everything.
Matt's a very educated buyer. Does a lot of research, so when he calls and asks questions, he knows. I'd say you kind of know what answers you're looking for.
Yeah, I'm saying, customer service. There's some things that we use that there's probably a better product out there, but we don't use them because of customer service shit. If you buy something and that's as far as it goes, like if we have a problem with this thing or we want to change it or we have an idea or something, if you can't get a hold of people or they don't want to help you or they just want to sell it to you, like to me that ain't worth anything. So Jake and the guys over there, every time I call, he's right there. He's texting me at like 10 o'clock at night. Hey, how did everything go? How to ship? He's just very
in tune with everything going on.
Yeah. So I definitely, like I said, recommend him. Customer service goes a long way. If you set it up and you're like, hey, I hit the button and it didn't do shit, all these other people are gonna be like, yeah, that sucks. He's gonna be like, hey, what do we need to do to get it fixed? I can remote in, or I can do whatever, check out the controller. So
this comes with a computer.
Yeah, so it comes with a computer. I'm pretty sure it's already preloaded with a bunch of DXF files, which this is what that's going to use, a DXF. So it's a 2-dimensional drawing. So I can show some stuff when we get it running, like Fusion, or there's some like sheet cam stuff. There's all kinds of stuff. But this thing will run. I mean, you can run it full time. It's not like a hobbyist version or anything. I mean, some of the guys that one guy had a one from 2015. He said he had like 10,000 hours on the thing just cutting away. So yeah, water pan's good quality, good weld and good material. So yeah, so this is, so you can kind of see, you can see a little bit of the slag, and this thing you can change your torch height and kind of control that if you wanted to. But these are the kind of precision that you can get, and this is a pretty small hole. Like, it'll probably go smaller than that. Usually I think the width of the material is about what you don't want to go smaller than, but you know, some of the smaller material you can cut. So I mean, this thing's gonna definitely, you know, we got a little bracket or tabs or something, or we want to make some stuff, this thing's gonna be capable of doing it. And just having the plasma here just for cutting stuff up.
Yeah, we could just cut random shit. We can cut ourselves a door for a burn barrel like nothing.
Oh yeah, we could have built which we are going to build a new door for the burn barrel, flat face, like get the circumference of the tank. Oh, it's going to be, we're going to make that thing to where the barrel is not the weak point. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
The max speeding rods, we need more turbo, so get off your ass. Send me more shit. I'm taking this thing all out the box right now.
I mean, some of it, I just put it right here.
Ava, you're gonna get scared of that? Dude, come on.
I thought I was gonna drop.
Come on. Tighten up. Tighten up. Tighten up. Watch out, there's another one. Oh God, run. 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 Run.
At some point in time, I'll probably drop something on her. She doesn't like engine stands because I rolled over her foot one time with one, but.
RIP your foot.
They're kind of like kids. Like, sometimes they just gotta learn the hard way.
Matt knows because he has so many kids.
I mean,
there's actually another reason why Matt knows. He hangs out with a lot of adults that have kids.
Anybody that watches my TikToks.
I enjoy this. I'll hold the camera. You do all the heavy lifting.
I'm gonna have to get hurt again.
Hey, easy now. Don't bend my damn table. So that holds how thick of water? How much water? What's the depth?
I mean, pretty deep. So the inside right there, you're gonna put RTV in between them and then bolt them together.
Okay. So this is 4 by 8.
Yeah. So 2 of them together. The table footprint's 5 by 10. It can cut a 4 by 8 sheet.
Okay.
So.
Oh,
I can't say that.
Yeah. Yeah.
We cut a lot of stuff. Woo! Cutting stuff out with the plasma. Cutting it out with a grinder. So we got some other boxes. All the motors, here's the legs. All these legs bolt together. Nice powder coated.
Oh really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, this thing looks pretty cool.
Yeah, the table looks really good when it's assembled.
Dad, I wonder who I can call to assemble this. Who's gonna be mechanically inclined enough to assemble this?
I don't know, all that's cut out. All this is plasma cut. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it's gonna be
a big step up.
Oh yeah.
Now where do we put it? That's the question.
I think we could probably, if you guys are also thinking about one of these, you can generate some pretty good money. Like I've looked around and I've paid other people to do it, and just advertising on Facebook, just doing some like rinky-dink bullshit metal signs. Like some people make some really, really good income, you know, on top of their job. You know, they come home in the evening, they get a couple orders. You know, you literally load the DXF file on there and hit the button, and then it's cut. You got a little bit of post-processing you have to do. So if you're like, man, I want to make a little bit of investment and be able to make some money, I'm telling you, like, back, you know, around here there's nowhere. Like, I don't know anybody that has a plasma table around here. So if you put a sign out saying like, hey, we do plasma cutting, and then some guy's like, hey, I want to do a sign, or I need this bracket made, or I need you to cut this.
Yeah.
Okay.
But also, let's just keep one thing in mind. If you're a lazy bum and you won't hustle, you still won't make any money.
Yeah, no, you gotta
That's
have
just
hustle.
a disclaimer.
There's so many ways that you can make money, and the people are always like, oh, it must be nice, but you know,
we bust our ass working till midnight so we could afford a plasma table. So now we have a plasma table. So hopefully we can make more money to then afford a CNC.
Yeah, no, this pays for the CNC, and then you know, we make some CNC parts, and you know, got our lathe, and it's just really time. There's been so many times where if we just had some basic machining tools that we could save
time, money.
Oh, it's like the bad apple at one time with the mandrel. Like, we spent 4 or 5 hours riding around trying to find somebody to lathe to, I mean, that'd be like, oh, we just need to true something up, just throw it in there and done. Making spacers, it's just, could you do it without it? Yes.
Could you do with it? Even better, yes.
Yes.
Oh, would you look at it? Sorry, I wasn't pointing the camera at it. My bad, people.
Woo!
All right, do the SpongeBob intro song.
So
That's pretty nifty. Is that Cat 5?
yeah, it actually is. So now this is the motor controller, and you have your stepper motors, and this is what's going to ride on the gantry, and all this stuff goes in here. It's got a torch height controller, so it can tell how high the torch is off the table, and it'll cut this thing. Like, if you go on they have some videos, but like if you had a piece of metal is all warped up or something, it can actually determine what the height of the metal is and cut as the metal's warped. So it's very capable. This thing's gonna be a killer addition to the shop. We just gotta get an air compressor now.
Oh yeah, a badass air compressor.
Yeah.
Will that one out there not do it?
Oh no, that won't do it.
Oh, then we're good to go.
The
McGraw?
Yeah, the McGraw.
Where's the McGraw at?
I don't know.
Dude, that thing's tired. It's so bad. You have to put a fan on it to keep it cool while it
Yeah,
runs.
it's like a fucking 2-gallon compressor. This thing, you'd be like, shh, it'd be done. So we'll do that. We're gonna redo all our lines with stuff that won't kill us, and then I'll show you guys how to build a dryer for your air compressor out of some other.
So here on the Ellis Nasty channel, we're starting DIY stuff at home, and we're gonna show you guys how to by the end of this build your own shop. BYOS.
Yeah. So build your own shop.
Yep.
We might even do a shop giveaway.
Oh, settle down.
Whoa.
That's a pretty good idea, though.